it's Lesley Tao here and welcome to my YouTube. Now, I'm so sorry I've been away for a little bit. The reason being I was busy trying to save our property business during lockdown because of the coronavirus pandemic. And I've also been saving other people's businesses, including that of my students, and I'm proud of them because they're 10xing, and other landlords and other operators basically. Today we've had some potentially very exciting news. So that is about potential stamp duty exemption, which might take place very soon for 6 months. Now guys, today I've actually been so excited to make a video about this groundbreaking news that I've literally got no makeup on and I've just had a workout session with my trainer. So please forgive this look, and if that's okay with you, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, because obviously on Wednesday is when we're going to know more details about the stamp duty exemption. So just to let you guys know, I've got a new video coming out every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. So if you think you want to see this face, hopefully looking a little bit more done up, a little bit more, and hear my voice, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification button so you get all my new content and new material. So without further ado, today is Monday, and it's the 6th of July 2020. So it's been reported only a few hours ago that the Chancellor of the Exchequer in England, so that's Rishi Sunak, will be announcing a 6-month stamp duty holiday on Wednesday. So this Wednesday being the 8th of July 2020 in his summer economic update. So this is really exciting news, guys, and I'm going to be, you know, my eyes and my ears are going to be peeled on Wednesday, and I will be making a follow-up video as soon as I hear what Rishi Sunak is going to say about how this is all going to work. Also, I hear that there's going to be VAT, so VAT cuts for pubs, restaurants and cafes. So that's all quite exciting too. Now, for those of you that don't know, and I'll break it down a little bit, stamp duty is a property tax that's payable to the government when you buy a property in the UK. Now currently there is no stamp duty payable up to £125,000 of the property purchase price, and it's 2% up to £250,000, and thereafter it's 5% on the value of the property up to £925,000, and from £925,000 to £1.5 million the stamp duty is at 10%. Anything above 1.5 million is currently at 12%. So there's quite a substantial stamp duty tax that is payable there. So I'm kind of like not gutted, but last year we purchased 2 properties and the purchase price, one was at 460,000 and the other one was 495,000, and we bought both through a limited company, and I think we paid about, you know, I think it was just under £30,000 in stamp duty each. So that's about 60,000 or approximately around that area anyway for both properties. So there's quite a lot of money to be paying on your stamp duty. Now, so currently also, if you want to buy your first home to live in, you are exempt from paying stamp duty on homes under £300,000 in the UK, and in London it's £500,000 because obviously London prices are, you know, much higher, so it's quite expensive there. Now, what we are expecting is for the new stamp duty tax exemption threshold to be between £300,000 to £500,000 for 6 months. So I'm really excited to see what the Chancellor is going to be saying in terms of, you know, what are the rules governing this on Wednesday. And as far as I understand, UK house prices have dropped. That's been confirmed by lenders such as Nationwide and also Halifax. And it's been dropping, well, since, you know, for the past 3 months, so that's not good. But a recession has been anticipated, not just in England, but worldwide. So why are they bringing measures like this in? So that being the stamp duty tax exemption. Well, it's to stimulate the UK housing market and to see whether it can help, you know, rebuild the economy, because obviously during lockdown, most economic activities came to a massive halt and it's really impacted the economy. So I think this is a very clever way to try and stimulate the economy again. And obviously the economy is very reliant on the housing market. So at the moment, it's not very clear whether the stamp duty tax exemption will apply to residential properties, or it might apply to also investment properties, or whether it matters whether a property is owned under a company. So at the moment, we don't really know what the rules are. But if logic prevails, and if the goal is to massively kickstart the UK economy again, then it would make sense for the stamp duty tax exemption to apply to all types of purchases, really, whether it's residential or it's commercial, or whether you're looking to buy an investment property, or you're looking to buy the property under a company. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it's all going to work. Now guys, I have a question for you. So this is where you get to comment in the section below, which is, so if we are given, let's say, quite a lucrative stamp duty exemption for the past 6 months, is this going to stimulate you to actually look at buying a property, or buying a property or two? Let me know whether this will motivate you to do so, because in my opinion, it's quite a big stamp duty exemption, especially if it's going to be between £300,000 to £500,000. I mean, if I was to buy another property in Cambridge, and like they range around £400,000, I would say for like a 3-bed house, then that's quite a big saving essentially. So we need to find out what the rules are on Wednesday. Make sure you've subscribed, guys, to get the latest, because as I mentioned, I'm going to keep my ears and my eyes open and peeled for what's going on, and I will be making a video as soon as the news is announced. So I've got my editor on standby, because you know how untechy I am, and I can't do all of that myself, so I need a bit of help, but he's on standby, because as a property investor, this is groundbreaking news. And I'm just thinking what else to tell you guys about. I've got some other awesome videos coming out, but I think this is kind of like more groundbreaking more than anything. That's why I've jumped on with no makeup, nothing on, straight after a PT session. But I hope that you guys like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this where I will be commenting on, apart from our property business and how we've done over COVID-19 lockdown, by the way, I will be making more videos, because I think like every other week the UK government is announcing different rules that come into play, and it's been quite exciting, I must say, because so these are just my views and opinions. I've obviously had business, and I had property businesses when I used to live in Dubai, and it was really tough there. I was having a catch up with quite a big entrepreneur business person in Dubai yesterday actually, and he's telling me like most business owners are thrown into jail at the moment, and it's because they don't really have bankruptcy laws in Dubai. So what I mean by that is most businesses will need a line of finance, okay? And if you don't pay that finance back, usually what they do is ask the owner of the company or director of a company to give a check. So it's a guarantee, like a personal guarantee on the loan that the company is taking out. But if the company forfeits on that loan or any repayments, bounce check is a criminal offence. So that means that the directors get arrested and they're thrown to jail unless their case goes through the court system and a judgment is made on how much time they need to serve for the amount that they owe to be wiped away, or they have to pay whatever monies is requested, so whatever is due. So apparently a lot of business people in Dubai are in jail at the moment. So that is is very different to how things work in the UK, and I'm grateful we're here, because the government here have in my opinion though, they've done a lot compared to other countries. Like in other countries, the government do not help pay for your staff salaries. There's no furlough scheme. There's definitely no bounce back loan. There's no grants. So people and businesses and small businesses are sort of left to flounder on their own, and as a result, a lot have closed down. So I feel very blessed at the moment that our businesses are doing well. Actually, they're doing okay. They were doing okay during lockdown. It's a bit of a stressful time, but we've come back stronger than ever, and just seeing whether I can help other people as well, because it's been a hard time for a lot of businesses, but I think most people have been fairly resilient, and it does help so much that the government are sort of giving all these incentives and they're helping the economy. So let's see what else there is that's coming up. But keep tuned, guys, because Wednesday is going to be kind of groundbreaking for the UK in terms of stamp duty tax exemption, and we just need to find out what the rules are and how we can implement this. So I will make a video about this, and I've never seen anything like this before in my investing and business career. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you smash the like button for me, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Lots of love. Mwah.